Today, we'll be going through a recycling bin here in Florida so we can see what can and can't be recycled. Let's get to it. So right off the bat here, we have a plastic bag. And no matter what city you live in, you never want to put these in recycling. That's because they gunk up the sorting machines. By putting in these, or by putting your recycling in plastic trash bags, you're lowering the efficiency of the system, and that's increasing cost and decreasing the viability of recycling. Often, many grocery store chains will take back clean, unsoiled plastic bags, so set a mental note to bring yours back whenever you head to the store. And while you're at it, set another mental note to remind yourself to bring your reusable bags. Glass can be recyclable, but check your local city website to find out what they can take. Sometimes colored glass is excluded because when melted down with clear glass, it contaminates it, and this lowers the resale value of the clear glass. Also, items like window panes or light bulbs are not recyclable because they're actually a different type of glass than the glass used in bottling. Not to mention that because of their shape, they can be unsafe in a recycling facility with people working inside. While metal is generally recyclable, you wouldn't want to throw just any metal into your recycling bin like screws or metal bottle caps. These you can take to your local metal recycling facility. I generally follow the rule that if something is smaller than the L of my hand, to just go ahead and throw it in the trash, because these items too can gunk up the recycling sorting machine. It's easy to forget that your recycle bin and trash can are not one and the same. If items like paper or cardboard get wet, soggy, or greasy before going to the recycling facility, they end up breaking down, and the recycling facility can't then break them down into the fiber strands needed to repurpose them into new products. For metal or plastic items that are contaminated with something like food waste, I'll usually estimate how water intensive it is to clean, and if I think it's worth it, I'll go for it. Much of what I've discussed here comes down to Wishcycling. We desperately want all of our items to be recyclable. Why?
Yeah, roughly twice the size of Texas, where I'm doing my transects, and that hit the media by storm. There aren't these islands of trash. They don't exist. It's more like a smog of microplastic particles. Billions of them, very toxic over a wide area.
By throwing in items that aren't able to be recycled, we run the risk of creating just an elaborate trash collection system, especially when these items end up contaminating other items. I mentioned this before, but because recycling is regulated at the city or municipality level, at least here in the US, you'll want to check your local city government's website to find out what items are and aren't eligible for recycling. That being said, some of the local guidance on recycling is not great, to say the least. Especially in smaller cities, you may have to do some more digging to find recycling locations. Hopefully, this gives you a better idea of what can't be recycled. Or maybe it gives you a good resource for your friends to get them to recycle more. We talked a lot about what can't be recycled today, but let's take one more look at that recycling bin to see all the items that can be recycled. By diverting these items from a landfill, we're keeping them out of the ocean. While this may not solve all of our waste issues, by doing recycling right, we're taking a step forward in the right direction. Until next time. Thank you to everyone who helped me out today, and if you have any comments on what I can improve next time or anything that I messed up today, let me know.